Cathay Pacific is one of Asia's most well-known airlines. Its history dates back more than 70 years, but if you were to compare its fortunes to taking a flight, that journey has been a bit turbulent. Cathay was founded in 1946 and rose to prominence in the 60s and 70s as the first carrier to connect Asian cities with the rest of the world. But things got a bit bumpy in the early part of this decade when Chinese and Middle East carriers began to compete for Cathay's passengers. Airlines based in the Middle East gained greater access to Hong Kong, whilst expanding to service a vast portfolio of international destinations that Cathay Pacific cannot reach. And mainland Chinese airlines have grown fast too, filling up flights with deeply discounted tickets, a pricing strategy also taking off amongst Gulf carriers. That means travellers in Asia no longer must exclusively fly Cathay and transfer through Hong Kong in order to get overseas. In recent years, Cathay's fortunes have taken a nosedive. It was battered by high operating costs. In the spring of 2017, it was forced to lay off nearly 600 employees from its head office. Fortunes plunged further when Cathay overestimated fuel costs in a speculative purchase dating back to 2014, resulting in a loss of tens of billions of Hong Kong dollars. In 2017, Cathay recorded a loss of $159 million, its biggest in 9 years. And to add to its woes, the airline was hit by a major security breach in March of 2018, when personal information of more than 9 million passengers was leaked. But now Cathay's leadership is nearing the end of a 3-year restructuring aimed at making money again, and that appears to be working. The airline group posted a $298 million annual profit for 2018, but the airline business produced earnings of a smaller $30 million profit. And after years of resisting, Cathay is venturing into the low-cost market by purchasing budget carrier Hong Kong Express. So, after decades of turbulence, Cathay's recent restructuring and acquisition appears to be putting the airline back on course.